I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. While you were away, I had quarters prepared. You'll find all the basic... Go and have a look.
Sir,
Scanning unknown
another
identity.
situation. A
Clearance
code red.
What? Third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
You're all useless. I'll figure it out.
Your quarters are just inside.
Tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
When you're
If
finished
you see
here, ma'am,
anything even remotely
Father
suspicious,
wants to see you.
report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen. Again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Hey there.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Let's see what you got.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
Sean?
Ah. Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when...
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the
They mean well. They're only doing what they...
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more... I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response... We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any... We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact...
I've been waiting.
Yeah. The line at the car wash? Super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasteful. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. The situation appears to have escalated. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out the...
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, SG, we're going to shoot him. Requesting backup relay now.
Hey there.
No!
Here they are.
God, it's a Courser.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just...
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. All right, Synth.
Please.
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you like.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Hey, Synth.
Operating at full capacity.
Hitting me is a bad idea.
No life signs detected. All systems are go, man.
Is someone present?
The last of them.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies...
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything. Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, there are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you.
Right.
I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done. Please, take this as a token. It's time for you to become more involved in the future. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there.
Sure.
I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.